We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Rams. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on into postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September.
And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good fit and 400 yards. With this mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
First down, Las Vegas.
First down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Number 3. A 7-yard pickup.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Number 85. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Number 85. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
The play fake. He'll throw.
At the Rams.
Got a man. It's Mayer. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Michael Mayer. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down.
Giving this to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
This is Genty on second. And this is headed the wrong way. Going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He's making a bid for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 9
He'll come up on first and 10.
And the Raider first down.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll go down here at the 16. Second down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Look to throw.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
And put a receiver in motion right. They call pass on second and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
It's a gain of 8.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. First down from the 42. Plowing up the middle. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
They're throwing it. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
at the 42-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing it again here. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He gets 6 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
At the 12-yard line.
Another carry for him. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
He's got it at the 6. And that will not be enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams finish up their opening drive. confident series. You use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
And off to Jency. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was taken down by Cameron Kinchen.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
They'll go play action. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
12. First down, Raiders.
Straight ahead with Jency. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Number 3. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They're going to throw it to the gun. It's on the in route. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Complete to number 3. A gain of 4. And it's
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's one final strong week away from finishing as the NFL's leader in passing yards for this season. Back to throw on 1st and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
In punt formation for the Rams.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. First play is going to be a give to Genty. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down.
They're going to try and throw it here. Headed right through the middle of the field. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
A gain of 15. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Genty from the gun. He dodged the tackle. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down, Raiders.
Right up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage.
Las Vegas.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 2 set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
That's good.
They'll throw here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Complete to number 9. 1-yard gain.
Throwing now off the play action.
At the 38-yard line.
Running right side. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 6
On
yards.
their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They're going for this. He fires stop at the 46-yard line. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. 1st and 10 from the 32. Sending him on the dive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punch it away again.
The
Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
14.
3rd and long for him here. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completes this one to Gray. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. That's a Vegas 1st down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 from the 32. Throwing it again here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Intended for his wideout. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd. Taking a chance to the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Eagles. And it's the Eagles' defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the interception. They've got room. They're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. The Eagles have no problem in this one. They win it going away. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the LA Chargers. And here's the Steeler wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Steelers finish off a disappointing 6-11 season, but they get the win in the finale. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's Rome Odunze. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Bears are just too much in this one. They win it 35-17. With that, a look at how things stand, the playoff picture in the AFC as the season draws to a close. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. That throw behind his intended target. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. That's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Gain of 9 yards on the play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They go play action on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. We need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. 2nd down pass play coming. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout called on the field. So we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Staring down, that down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
The Rams are set to punt.
For the Rams.
Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10.
The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Shotgun give here to Genty. Blast through midfield. And he works this down to the 41. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards.
Gain of 21 yards.
And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To throw here on first down. And it's Genty underneath. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback that you got a trusty running back in the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
Third down from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. And no look on his first look at the game, and that'll bring up 4th and 3.
It's now 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. From that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out come the Rams on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 26-yard line.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Rams are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Escapes the defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And now they face 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. Shoots away from one. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
And the Raider first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back to Genty. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
He was taken down.
Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Rams 7.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
The ball carrier.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Turn up.
They give it to him again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hits him on the out route. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Takes it in at the 26. But he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Raiders ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Throwing off the play fake. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
First down, Raiders.
1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it. It's a screen play to Genty. He dodged the tackle. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 3rd and just 2 to go.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll run here on 1st down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
9 on the play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
From the gun on third down. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. Back to work after throwing the pick. Brought in by his back here. It's Shensi. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
At the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Second down now, they need 7. Throwing now off the play action. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see third down. Now throw, third and long. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. And brings up fourth down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Complete to number 3. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Dropping back to throw. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing now on first down. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. But the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. Escapes the defender. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. And bring the tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. But that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Pass play now. Brought in right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Rams heading out to the field now. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for his tight end. It's now 2nd and 10.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll air it out on 3rd. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Desperation time here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he won't make the marker. And they rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. The give here to Genty. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
He was brought down at the 26. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Keeps it on the option here. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
Brought down back at the
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
19 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Break the huddle at second down now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Setting up to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Andre Cisco on the coverage.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got a man, that's Nakua. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
10 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Raiders.
Sticking to the air here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jars loose, incomplete. And going to put a target on that throw. And it's 3rd down now.
And 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. He's gonna get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Rams
on 1st down, they'll run. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. He's off to the races. And he's going to score on the pick 6, touchdown Las Vegas.
I don't think they needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out come the Rams on offense. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception, but after the pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Danger,
line.
I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Back to throw. Caught by Washington, left side. Solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They give him now out of the shotgun. Takes away from one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Back to the well again. It's a solid block in there. Springs in for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And a yard.
2nd down, looking for options. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
That's good.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
One final shot here. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on that.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's a design run. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.